Hi, my name is Kristi Knott, and I'm a member of our Faith Moment team at Faith Lutheran Church in Shelton, Washington. Our topic this time around is how do we experience our relationship with God? Well, I always feel like my relationship is evolving. Sometimes it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back, mainly because I'm not always open to listening. This past week, we had a meditation group that we're celebrating the end of our 5-week Finding Joy class, and we shared a little bit about how things went with us. And I just felt compelled to share that I was still having a tough time with grief for the last couple months. And I felt choked up and unable to express my grief, like something was blocking me. Anyway, after our celebration, I realized I need to listen to Pastor Doug's podcast this week. I haven't even listened to it. So wouldn't you know it, he was interviewing Reverend Terry Oliver, and the topic was a conversation with grief. So I just want to say that my experience with God, he puts these things out for us. And I hope if you are going through grief that you have a chance to listen to his podcast, because there's resources there. So I was very thankful for that. And then later that evening, my husband and I went on a long walk. And we had our dog on a leash because he's been running and chasing deer at night. And there's another dog in the neighborhood that they just tend to run off. So we were just turning around and heading home when our dog Huckleberry took off, and the leash stopped him, but I got a little tangled up in it, and we realized that he was chasing a kitten. So the kitty ran off, and we got home, and we were watching TV and I was looking out the French door window, and I saw this little kitty cat peering in at us. And then before you know it, Huckleberry's looking at it, and they're like nose to nose looking at each other. And I thought, oh my goodness, it's a friendly cat. It must belong to somebody. So eventually, after we played and cuddled, I ran and got food, kept her in the garage overnight, and thought, oh, I'll wander around the neighborhood and find out who this kitten belongs to. Well, the next day, the owner stopped by wondering if we've seen her kitten. And sure enough, this kitten did have a loving home. It had a chip in its shoulder, and it wasn't a girl, it was a boy. Anyway, in the end, I just thought, thank you, Lord, for another God wink when I need it most. So thank you for this faith moment. I hope the God winks that you get bring joy to you. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.